Yes, did you call someone honey out there today? And I'm telling you, it's a Friday. Where are you going today? The weekend is here. But before that, we have a story to tell here on your home of African music. For those who are watching, keep on sharing the links out there. Remember, we're talking to Tony Slay today here on our studios. And remember, it's your boy Kanida Richards. And behind the desk, as always, DJ Obi Tries. Remember, all the way from Ghana. I'm telling you, one of the best DJs that we have here in Stuttgart City. You look for him, go for him on Instagram at DJ Obi Tries, on Facebook at DJ Obi Tries. You're gonna get him there. Remember, there's so many things that are happening here, but before that, I want to introduce my guest here in the studio, and I'm telling you, before I do that, DJ Obi, here at the home of African music, we don't introduce artists. The artists introduce themselves, and that's what we want here. Yes, our artists here to do it right now, today, on here. DJ Obi Tries, give me the beat, because Tony Slay here, he has to introduce to himself, to the people out there, so that they can know who are we talking about. DJ Obi Tries. Let's go.
Yeah. Ha. Tony Slay. How about you get your crush just to fall for you? And she falls so hard she can fight for you. How about you try a lot, make it work for you? If you just keep wishing, then the joke's on you. You can fail, take a nail, recover and try again. Or feel your pain, never fail, make the wishes all in vain. You can try, be the tell among the best, you're gonna gain. Or never sell, take the rail among the worst. What a shame, sound it, shout it. Every single blessing, make sure you're gonna count it. Bounce it, bust it. Every fire movie gotta learn and get to dance it. To set the bar high, come back and then smash it. Yeah. Tony Slay, baby.
Hey, Tony Slay, baby. I'm telling you, thank you so much, DJ Obi Tries. Yes, hey, this is how we introduce our artists here at your home of African music. Remember, entertainment stories. Tony Slay is one of us here. Remember, all the way from 254 Kenya, East Africa, from wherever you may be listening to us. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, East Africa combined. Going all the way to our brothers in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Lesotho down there. And for those who are always streaming from the United States of America, Turkey, Belgium, thank you always for joining your home of African music. Here we go. I'm telling you, Tony Slay, welcome to the studio. What an introduction. Thank you so much for joining us today. Introduce yourself to the people out there. I've already made an introduction. I wanted them to know who you are, but now I'm very sure the government gave you a name. There's a name that the government know other than Tony Slay. Come on, brother. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Tell the people out there, the listeners out there, for those who are watching us actually on Facebook, let them know who you are.
This is Tony Slay, the most amazing human being in the whole entire universe. You know what I'm saying?
The most amazing person that we have here, all the way from 254.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you all came out. Tell us your story. There's something I really want to know from you. How you landed at this place in Germany, actually.
I came to Germany first of all, I came to Germany as an exchange program student, and also as an art instructor.
Okay.
I was working on theater arts and film. Like that was what I was deep into, you know what I'm saying? So I came basically to do theater arts and film and study at the same time.
Theater, films, and study at the same time. You know, some people may not be getting this. Someone out there may want to know, theater, films. Are you the one who's shooting Schwarzenegger and such kind of movies that we are seeing out here? What can a Kenyan understand? A typical Kenyan where can a typical Kenyan come from? Kakamega. Or someone from Yoruba village, somewhere in Nigeria. So that we may know this, the meaning of the theater films.
Yeah, I wasn't doing like theater films, I was doing like theater arts, and film is another category, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, I was doing like the plays, theater plays with kids.
All right.
Like I would write something, I would write a script, then we would try to make a drama play out of it,
okay,
and present it to parents, to guests in schools.
All right.
like the drama festivals in Kenya. It's just that we don't have drama festivals in Germany. But
I was to ask Obi what he did in school, but all I see is PlayStations nowadays. You know, things have changed. Things have changed from the drama festival that we used to know to playing PlayStations nowadays. What Obi, I think, did here in Germany. But all in all, thank you so much. So how long is the journey? How long have you been here? 6 years?
no, I've been here for 3 years
Yes.
and 1 month.
We have heard your story. I don't want to ask you when you started singing, because most of them say I started singing when I was in the bathroom, or it started as a joke, and now here I am. How did you? Why did you are doing hip hop, Afro hip hop, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, and what inspired? Well, not rumba. What Sheria Katia Benstown has just given us right now. Why do Afro hip hop? Why not rumba? Why did you choose any other music? Piano, which came the other day.
Well, first of all, I had a problem with my singing voice.
Okay.
Because for some reason, when I sing, even when I speak, somebody can hear like it's like I'm speaking from my nose.
Okay.
Understand? And I had a problem because every time I could sing and I listened to myself, I was like, why don't I sound like other people?
Okay.
So I just felt like maybe singing is not my thing. Let me just rap. You understand? So that's how I got into hip hop, and also I was inspired a lot, like really a lot, by Jua Kali.
Jua Kali,
Yeah.
the Kenyan artist, the
Yeah.
Genge Kenyan artist.
Yeah.
Hey. So that's how you came out and said, let me go to hip hop. You know, you people like speaking hip hop. The one problem I have with hip hop people is that let me not mention this on air, but ask me later on, I'll let you know. So since then, how many songs right now? How many songs?
Oh man, I've put out so many songs, like
Hey.
so many. I think I've put out more than 60 songs right now.
60
70,
songs.
or even 70 on Spotify, if I'm not wrong.
Hi, Spotify, that's where you can get your music.
Yeah,
Before
like,
you-
my music is everywhere, but yeah, like of late I've been putting a lot of stuff on Spotify, Apple
Okay.
Music, and less on YouTube.
Less on YouTube.
Yeah.
So Obi tries like any other person. I can say there's someone, Kanida Richards is writing for Obi tries some lines so that he can go out there to the studio to record and all that kind of stuff. Who writes your songs? Who writes your songs?
Actually, I write my own songs.
You write your own songs.
Yeah, I write, I produce, I do all that stuff on my own.
Wait. Don't take me that. You write your songs first.
Yeah,
You produce them yourself.
yeah,
You shoot them yourself.
exactly.
Hey, Obi. Hey. That you are carrying a whole generation. You are carrying a whole management. So do you have a manager first of all?
The manager used to have, like, we parted ways.
Hey, I need to know the you know, so many people have come here, so many artists that have arrived in this studio, they have always said we parted ways with my manager. Let me just try to ask this. Is it because you came all the way from Africa here in Diaspora to find a manager is very difficult, or why part ways? So many African artists who are here in Germany, they have no managers. They parted ways.
Yeah, like for me, I had a manager here actually, here
Okay.
in Germany, and we did a lot in 2019, like really a lot. And then during COVID in 2020, like there was nothing that we were doing. I was just producing music in my home studio and just putting them out. Like I was just putting out the songs from my room.
Okay.
And during that time is when like I kind of exploded on Spotify, and then like I felt like I didn't need the manager because I had to pay. I had to pay him.
You had to pay the manager.
Yeah, I had to pay him. But in 2020,
All right.
like I didn't need a manager because I was not touring. I was not doing any shows. I was not doing anything. I was just putting out music, and again, it was all 100% my effort. But again, I have to pay the manager from that.
That one is very difficult, you know, to do such kind of to pay someone. Actually, Corona has affected everybody, and I can understand having a manager behind and you have to do this and that. It can be a very difficult thing. Yes, from wherever you may be listening to us from, remember your home of African music here. We are with Tony Slay. For those who are joining us, remember it's 3 minutes to 7 p.m. this evening. And remember, behind the desk, as always, is DJ Obi Tries. I'm telling you, we're gonna go to a very short break, but our break, actually, I'm gonna let you, DJ Obi Tries, give you some African hits from wherever you may be listening to us. And remember to stream live from www.cradior.com. That's where you're gonna get us live, or join us on our Facebook page. We are actually live. Before we come back, remember, entertainment stories is all about where the artist began and where they are right now. And that's why Tony Slay is here today to tell us more on where he started. And where is he going actually? There's so many things coming up. You've seen he can record himself, he can write songs himself, he can even edit themselves and produce them. He is one man in one. I don't even know how to explain this. Hey, DJ Obi Tries, take it over. Yes, as I told you, wherever you may be joining to us this evening, remember DJ Obi Tries behind the desks. Yes, and Tony Slay is actually here tonight to tell us his story. Where did Tony Slay start? Remember, this is an Afro Hiphop artist all the way from 254 Kenya. For those who are coming from Kenya, you know what you're talking about. Yes, Africa to the world, Kenya to the world, Tanzania to the world, Uganda to the world. Yes, Ghana to the world, Nigeria to the world. I'm telling you, see us here. I remember music, and that's why we are the home of African music. And today I'm telling you, inviting here Tony Slay to tell us his story. Where did he begin his music career? And I'm telling you, behind the desk is actually DJ Obi Tries. Now coming back to Tony Slay here, so that you may be knowing more about him. We have heard Tony Slay can record his songs. Tony Slay can write his songs and produce them alone. The manager, they parted ways as usual. Corona has affected everyone. How have you come out of this? Because right now I see things are trying to open up. How was it during the Corona time, and how did you spend your time during the Corona time without shows and all that?
Yeah, like during that time, like I produced a lot of songs that, like you said,
Okay.
and like that really helped me elevate my career and make a name for myself in the town where I was staying. I was staying in Magdeburg.
Magdeburg. Hey, where is this thing? In Germany, there are names.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was staying in Magdeburg, and during that time, like, people got to know me there. Like,
Right.
they got to know, like, I was a producer. They got to know I was an artist there, and there was no music scene there. So I actually brought a music scene into that city. And yeah, like, I also started making YouTube videos during that period.
Yes.
And that was the period also where I was thinking of registering my own studio and just going full-time on production. But somehow in Germany they were like, yo, we need papers. And then I was like, yo, I produce music that is played on radio and TV, so that means I'm good. But they were like, no, even if you're good, we need papers for us to register your studio. And I was like,
So
okay, then I need to go back to school.
What papers do we need here? What papers
Yeah,
are
they
you
need
talking about?
like a certificate that
Okay.
shows you went to school,
to
to
school
study
and you're
music
done.
production, or you went to school and studied filming and all that stuff. And these days we don't go to school to study music production.
I'm telling you, so many things. It comes from talent. So, was this a talent actually before you even went to school? Because the way you're speaking is that you knew how to edit, you knew how to produce before you even went to school. Now, going to school is just like now. It's like when I wanted to go to college. I did one course for my father because he wanted me to do that. So, was that a talent before going to school right now to further your studies?
Like, it was like, you see, right now you're speaking English, right?
Yes.
And then a person tells me, in order for you to join our school, you have to take an English test. You understand? That's how
Ah.
I can I
No,
can just
I get your point.
Yeah.
I get your point. Now, getting people to know you, I
Yeah.
just want to understand that we are in another man's land. We came all the way from Africa. And which kind of fans are observing or observing your music here in Germany? Are they Africans, more of Africans who are getting to know you? Are they more of Europeans? Are they more of Germans? Which kind of crowd can I say that are getting or observing your music, or is it just general?
Well, like I remember last year when I played in Leipzig in summer, like that was my event. Like I was the main artist, I was the headlining artist, and when I
Alright.
went there, yeah, there was a decent number of Africans, but I think majority were just Germans
Okay.
who were there. Well, I don't. Maybe they were not necessarily there for me, but they were there because they just wanted. They had just missed partying on
Alright.
concerts and such stuff.
Yeah, but you could
But-
have the feeling,
Yeah,
you know,
but
when
I
you
had
see.
the feeling like whenever I was playing the music, they were vibing with it.
Okay.
And yeah, like I played another concert later on in Potsdam, and the feeling was the same. Like there were the number of Germans was higher.
Was
than
higher than the number of
Africans.
Africans.
But also you've got to consider the fact that most of my songs, they don't have that much African vibe to it. Like they have more of the pop sound
Yes.
to it. So like I guess the Germans can relate to it.
I'm telling you.
But every time I put out an album or something, I make sure like I just have the Afrobeat somewhere. Like they're just somewhere in there, even if I'm making a totally hip-hop album like I did with the Broken and Depressed album, which was completely hip-hop. I still had some African elements whereby I could play hip-hop beats that have like African instruments. So that just to bring that African
vibe inside. Hey, talking about these people observing, there is a song, I think DJ Obi has it here, which is called Out of My Head.
Yeah.
And you performed this song actually with Mark Schreiber. I'm telling you. So this song with Mark Schreiber, this brings me because I saw you when you toured Kenya, when you went back home to take your work that you have been doing here, and I saw you on a tour with Mark Schreiber in Kenya. Tell us something. Tell us this story. This is a story I've been waiting for because taking a German Schreiber, you know, Schreiber is a typical. If you ask DJ Obi, will tell you this is a Schwäbisch name. This is a Stuttgart ghetto name, Schreiber. Yes, you took Schreiber to Kenya. How was the experience? You know,
that was an amazing experience going together with him there. And yeah, we toured like different media houses, and yeah, like it was a really different thing. Like it's something that people are not used to seeing.
yeah, that's the story I wanted, because I saw you in two different media stations, TV47. I saw you on some radio stations, and I was wondering, Mark Schreiber and Tony Slay in Kenya, this must be huge. The song is actually huge out there. For those who are listening to us, you can check it out on Tony Slay 254. Is on his YouTube page. The song is Out of My Head. Tony Slay with Mark Schreiber. A very nice song. I don't know what this lady did that these two guys had to go after her. But go and check it yourself out there from wherever you may be listening to us from. And let's come to the recording part. I forgot to ask you something there. Is it that difficult? Because so many artists, so many African artists living in diaspora, Obi can bear me witness here in the studio, they go back home, they go to Ghana, they go to Nigeria, they go to TZ to go and record their songs there, to go and shoot their videos there. What are we lacking here in diaspora? I thought when you come to diaspora we get cameras, we get everything here, but we go back home. What is the secret?
Well, I think, for example, start with video. Like when it comes to video, you won't find a lot of videographers here
In Germany,
and the few that you'll find will be super expensive.
Okay.
for a typical African. You understand? Like, I know videographers who will charge you €1,000
Chineke me.
for one
Hey.
for 8 hours. You know, like an
Wait.
8 hour shoot.
€8,000 for an 8-hour shoot.
Like I'm saying €1,000 for
€1,000 for 8 hours.
and making a music video in 8 hours. Like, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
You know, and that's just shooting. We're not
You're not talking about editing
and color grading, special effects, if any. You know, you're not talking about models, locations. All this you put together, then you're like 5,000 in one day.
Aye.
And then you have to shoot the video in like 3-4 days. So you find like it's just too expensive for African artists to make videos here.
So that's why we are running all to Africa. Obi Tries is here enjoying this music, playing it. Chiki chiki. Obi Tries, can you give me a chiki chiki from that side so that people may know what you're talking about?
No cap. Yeah. Punchline nigga. Afro jigger. Nightlife killer. A sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar. High time nigga. Yeah. 6 whole figures. Pose one digger. Sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar.
Yes, now you know what you're talking about here. Shooting a video in diaspora. That's why most of our African artists currently living in diaspora, they're rushing back home to go and record it there. It might be cheaper, I understand. I have been to Africa myself again since I came here. So shooting a video is very expensive. Let's talk of an audio because there must be a difference.
Yeah. Also, when we talk about audio, first of all, the biggest problem is not even the prices. The biggest problem is the talent that the producers have here. Like most of the producers lack the talent. You understand? So if you have talent, you can produce any type of music.
Sure.
But most of the producers here, they just some rich kids who like have parents who like told them, oh, you want to do music production? They buy for them all this stuff, guitars that they can't play. They buy them like all the studio equipment. They set up a studio for them that they don't know how to use.
Sure.
And then like you go there and you're like, yeah, I want to make Afropop. They have no idea what Afropop is. And then when it comes to making a playback, making a beat, they have no idea how to make an Afropop beat. And then mixing and mastering is a catastrophe, you understand? So they give you something that sounds like it was recorded using the Motorola.
I'm telling you, the handsets that we had in 2014. Now I understand. That's the same way Obi chooses music. That's why Obi is trying to... Obi chooses music a lot. He knows what Kenyans need. He knows what Nigerians need. But they don't know the production where it came from. But all in all. Now, let's pick up. We have just seen music shooting here in diaspora is expensive. That's why our artists are running back home. Videos and all that kind of stuff. Now, I understand. Does this music pay? Because I used 20,000 shooting a video of 1 minute 26 seconds, and then Obi does his chigi here. And does this music actually pay? I don't want to ask you how much you get it, but I just want to know, can I feed my family? Because that's the most important thing sometimes in life.
First of all, the fastest way to give up in music is to do it because you want to make money.
Hey, passion. Hey.
That is a lie. Like,
that's a mistake where we make now.
If you get into music because you want to make money, like you're wasting your time.
Sure.
Because in order for you to start making money, it's gonna take time. You understand? And you'll find a lot of upcoming artists complain a lot about streaming platforms, but you get to realize these streaming platforms are just doing us a favor for paying us. Because they could say, okay, you have to pay to put your music on our platform.
On our platform, sure.
But they are just giving us a platform to put out our music for people to listen to, and in return you get paid. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
So, like, the payment is not that good. I will say, but if you put in the work, you put in the effort, you create a community that believes in you, a community that will buy tickets whenever you organize an event or a concert, a community that will buy your merchandise. Like, you don't need 10 million people. You just need like 20, 30, 50 people who will just believe in you.
Sure.
If you get 50 people who believe in you, and you make merchandise, maybe let's say t-shirts
and all that,
you sell like 20 euros, you've made 1,000 euros. You understand? Yes. If you organize a concert and you have 50 people that believe in you, they can be like, okay, I'll bring a friend. If all of them bring one friend or two friends, you're feeling a club.
I'm telling you, yeah.
So that's how you can make money before you become a superstar. But after you become a superstar, of course, it's easy, it's simpler. You'll get millions of streams. There's more money there. You'll go on tours. There's more money there. But if you just do music, you're just starting and you want money. Jay-Z will tell you it took him about 6 to 8 years for him to get paid.
I'm telling you, hey,
to make a single cent in music. So
I understand this feeling. Now, before we come back and you tell me about the upcoming events or performances where you may be performing next, and the songs, there's some new tunes that you have out there. There's someone who is writing on our Facebook page here that Tony Slay had to do something for us, and DJ Obi tries. I'm very sure you have a very nice beat again for our artist, so that he might be doing this. The one who missed the last beat, and that's what actually they want here, to hear what Tony Slay can do for us here today. Thank you so much for those who are joining us, and remember, on TikTok you can just reach us on Radio R 99.2 FM, on Instagram, at YouTube you can just go there at Radio RFM, Home of African Music, and Facebook we are actually live at Radio R. Remember to always listen to us live on www.cradior.com. I think DJ Obi Tries must be ready with this bit, so that Tony Slay, people want to know, hey,
what am I supposed to do with this beat now?
Give us something. People need to know.
Yo. Hot spin of the century. You said you want a hard boss, so you elected me. Young black with accessories, and I'm doing well, never seen a penitentiary. Cause they can't sentence the greatest MC they ever seen. No, I'm not, but if you bother, then you better be. Still got a couple me, still in elementary. Talk about them, let them be. Just 15, tryna live my life. Got in trouble for it once, but I just did it twice. Man, there goes Rap Skid, walking on a hill tone. And my name is Tony, get it right. But homie, I'm just trying space on light, so I can go to sleep at night. Cause right now I'm really restless, flirting with my extras, wrong about who's in the guest list. I don't know who the next is. It's a competition, so I'm surely gonna wreck this. Ain't no doubt about it, it's always to the top, so joke swear about it. All these crazy people, this place is getting crowded just because we are famous and they know nothing about it. Nothing else, a price tag at the back of my car. She must have say you like that. You can take the fame, only give the mic back after spit your optional verse, cause they might clap a gal. I know you like that. Tony, I'm a young boy chilling on a nice truck, and just come and take you when you're taking up the nightcap.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey.
Yes.
Tony Slay, I'm telling you, from whatever you may be listening to us from, this is what we do best, and this is why we are the home of African music. And as I told you earlier on, Tony Slay is here today to give us his story. Yes, I'm telling you, wind that thing, I'm telling you, Obi Trice is here going all over, I'm telling you, wind that thing from Tony Slay. Tony Slay, this song, I love this song. This is one of the songs I love from your latest album, your last album actually, as I say, or EP. Tell us something about this song. Wind that thing, I've seen Obi smiling because he knows where to play this song. Wind that thing, huh?
Wind that thing, like it's what I don't even know how I started writing that song because like I remember.
Were you talking to a certain lady? Let me now help you now.
Actually, when I was writing this song, I started with the melody for that beat without the drums. Like I just put down the melody and I was like, this sounds so good. So let me write something.
Okay.
And then when I just wanted to start writing, that's when I thought of an idea whereby I had seen a certain girl and I didn't talk to her.
I knew it. Obi, I knew it. Obi, I knew there must be a girl involved in this song. One that thing, yo.
I saw this girl, like she looked amazing, and I really wanted to talk to her, but I didn't talk to her. So I was imagining, how could I talk to this girl? And that's how I just started. Hey girl, let me tell you how I feel. I'm a real G, so I'ma keep it real. You gotta kill a body, baby. Tell me what's the deal.
I think you have to come back again so that you can tell us about this thing, eh? Wind that thing, you're from Tony Slay, I'm telling you, from your home of African music. Yeah, remember, it's some 3 minutes, yes, to 7:30 this evening. Wind that thing.
As well, if you drop it down for me, I'ma pick you like a beggar. Stack you kukuchocha takubeba kwa mabega. Let's get the party with the movers and the shakers. You gotta kill a moves and be shaking the shakers. Drop a little mama, can you go gaga? Girl, you make me feel like the real Don Dada. Blow me like Osama, press me like Obama, and do it with pride cause you got it from your mama. This be going hard, baseline boom boom, and ladies just be shaking their big boom boom. I see my homies riding, everybody's boom boom. We gotta turn it out, baby, let's chum chum.
Wind that thing, girl, as if your life depends on it. Wind that thing, girl, as if your life depends on it.
My baby girl, wind that thing, girl,
As if your life depends on it.
wind that thing, girl.
Yes, I'm telling you, wind that thing. Hey, I can spend here the whole day playing this song. I'm telling you, wind that thing from Tony Slay. Hey, that one is a vibe. Hey, so what are the upcoming projects? I've seen you have so many things. By the way, for those who are listening to us, one more time, go to Tony Slay. Where can people listen to your music, first of all, before even you continue? You know, people are asking where. Just let them people know.
Anywhere you go, if you just type Tony Slay, my music will pop up.
Hey.
Google Tony Slay, you will find me. You
love
go
that.
on Instagram, you go on YouTube, you go on Spotify, you go on Facebook, everywhere. I'm like all over the place. You can find me.
Hey, I love that because, hey, Tony Slay, you are worldwide. You know, coming all the way from Kenya, and what I like about you most is you're so hardworking. Most of people forget their talents. Let me tell you, most of Africans who have landed in diaspora, it's not their fault sometimes, because Germany, to be precise, because this is where we are living. Being in diaspora, maybe Obi Trice can assist me on that. Your career can disappear.
Yeah.
Your career can disappear if you don't take much care of it. It can disappear anytime. But keeping consistency in your music is what that has made you be Tony Slay, as we are talking today. And your music is a vibe. For those who are listening to us, www.cdr.com is where you can listen to us. Remember to stream Tony Slay's music out there. Google Tony Slay. Go to Instagram. Go to Facebook. Go to wherever, Spotify. Tony Slay is out there. Check his music. Any projects coming up soon?
Yo, I've got a lot of projects coming up. Of late, I've been concentrating a lot on the filming side, but I'm coming back soon.
Go back to music.
I'm coming back soon. Like
yes.
I've been working on an EP with a German artist called Harlequin. He's from East Germany. Like he won a TV show called SVR.
Okay.
SVM.
SVM something.
Talentfeststärke.
Okay.
So he's like a big deal, you know. He just had a sold out concert like a week ago. So
Okay.
he's like doing well, and we've been working on an EP together. We wanted to make 6 songs. We've made like 5 already done. We've already shot 3 videos.
Hey.
Maybe one might be dropping just soon, like very soon, maybe next
I
week.
don't trust you with soon. You must be telling us soon, and then you drop it tonight. Tony Slay is one person who drops a song anytime. He doesn't have to look for Kiki. You know, Kiki. I have Diu Kingo. He's a Tanzanian artist based here in Germany, and Tanzanians are very well by cooking kikis. Kikis is something that you have today. You have to give us some comics and all that, then you release a song.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah, so like I've made tracks. I'm making an EP with Harlequin,
Okay.
which will be dropping like real soon before summer. Of course, that's our plan, because we have a lot of summer vibes in there. And yeah, like we are thinking of also going on a mini tour, maybe touring 5-6 cities
Okay.
after dropping the EP. So there's a lot of exciting stuff just coming up. I'm just
love that.
finalizing on the filming stuff so that I can concentrate more on the music now.
Tell us something about this new song. There's a new song, You Will Miss Me. Hey, You Will Miss Me from Tony Slay. I'm telling you. Hey, this guy, You Will Miss Me. You have to be careful, DJ Obi tries. You Will Miss Me from Tony Slay is the latest song actually. We are talking. He released this song actually before Valentine. This was the 13th of February.
You still gotta think about me. It can take you all night for the rest of your life. But until you change your mind,
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara. This is Radio Ara. Home of African music.
I'm dealing with the feeling that the love could never last. Cause you always put me last. For your love I always last. You claim you never loved me, all we did was just last. I swear I'm not broken, I'm disappointed for the time that I wasted spending with you, thinking you were all mine. You left me for a bad boy, and that's why it's all fine. Cause you just missed a bullet but stumbled on the mine. I'm never gonna call you cause I'm down with the simping. I gave you all my heart, damn, what was I thinking? Forgave you when I caught you with my best friend cheating. You messed up my life, you could feel depression kicking. Oh damn, I felt broken and I need a serious fixing. You fixed my biggest problem, so baby, thank you for leaving. I'll no longer be surviving, from this day I'll just be living. So praise to the Most High, forever I'll keep believing. Yeah,
you still gotta think about
You can even hear, yeah. You miss me. Something small about this song. You have to say it, because if I have to tell the guys out there how the video looks like. Obi tries. There's some things that I cannot do as an artist. Behind the shootings, there's this take 1, take 2, take 3. There's one take you can just say don't take. We are finished. Let's meet tomorrow. Tell us something about this song, You Will Miss Me, before we conclude our interview today.
When I was working on my last album, the called like, what was the name actually? Don't Die Young.
Don't Die Young.
I'm really forgetful.
Yeah, that's why we are telling you even don't die young.
Yeah, Don't Die Young. When I was working on Don't Die Young, like I remember the album has like 21 songs.
Okay.
And while I was writing these songs, I was writing them during lockdown. And
Hey, this lockdown, huh? Obi tries. This lockdown was about miss you and.
And I remember during that time, like I just played some chords, and they were so sad, and I just felt like, what type of song can I make with these types of chords?
Okay.
And I was like, you'll miss me.
You miss me. Hey, Somebody gonna miss you out there, but we missed you. That's why Home of African Music, we had to invite you here today so that you can come here and tell us your story. So there's so many projects that are coming up out there for those who are listening to us, and for those who are watching us, remember to check it out on Tony Slay. Google Tony Slay, go to his YouTube page, Spotify, all these streaming platforms. You're gonna find Tony Slay. There's some amazing things coming up next. This EP is coming up next. There's so many tours coming up next right now that we are a little bit open, and I'm very sure your Home of African Music will always be bringing you one-on-one. Tony Slay, one word for those people sleeping here in diaspora on their talents. That's what I want you to tell them. One thing.
It's hard, but you've got to do it.
It's hard.
Nobody's gonna do it for you.
I'm telling you.
If you want to do it, you've got to do it. Like, just stop saying one day I will do it and start saying this is the day one of me doing it.
That is right. That is right. From your Home of African Music here, we're gonna tell you, don't sleep at your work. Wake up early in the morning. Do whatever you have to do out there. Thank you so much, Tony Slay, for joining us today and for taking actually your time. You're a very busy man. From our producer, editing, and all those kind of stuff. And I wish you all the best. And we hope to see more from you. And don't hide so much. Come out of your shell. Yes, give us another. But you have so many songs out there. We keep on sharing Tony Slay here on your Home of African Music. Keep on playing his music. DJ Obi Tries is here. I'm very sure we're gonna take this music to the world. Nice music out there, Tony Slay. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we really appreciate a lot. I'm gonna leave you with DJ Obi Tries right now, so that we can have some little music from Tony Slay and from other artists that DJ Obi Tries has arranged for us tonight here. But don't go away. Keep on streaming on www.cradior.com. It is 24 hours non-stop African hits, so don't miss it out. We are always here for you, and don't miss the shows that are coming up next. Tomorrow, the Kwaku TP show. Yes, and we have the weekend, the Aggies live talk show. We have the African Guide for Kids. We have so many Diaspora Chronicles, which will tell you how it is, what is happening here in Diaspora. So keep it on tuning, and keep it on listening, and keep it on watching, and subscribe to our YouTube channel out there. Yes, at Radio RFM on YouTube, and Radio RFM at TikTok, Radio R 99.2 FM on Instagram. Yes, and tell us always. You can always DM us and tell us what do you want us to tell the people out there. We can even visit you out there and tell a story. As Tony Slay has come to our studios here today to tell us his story. Thank you so much, Tony, and I wish you all the best, man. Thank you so much for visiting us. DJ Obi Tries, take us home.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara. Home of African Music.